Travel to Pakistan is not just a journey across borders. It is a journey across thousands of years of human history, diverse landscapes, living cultures, and a nation that continues to redefine itself. Pakistan stands at the crossroads of South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East, a land where ancient civilizations were born, empires rose and fell, and modern dreams took shape in the 20th century. From the snow-covered peaks of the north to the warm shores of the Arabian Sea, Pakistan offers an experience that feels both timeless and surprisingly contemporary. The story of Pakistan begins long before the country existed as a modern state. Some of the world's earliest urban civilizations flourished here along the banks of the Indus River. Cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa show advanced planning, drainage systems, and architectural design that still impress archaeologists today. These ancient settlements highlight a key feature of Pakistan's history: innovation and adaptability. Even thousands of years ago, people here understood urban performance, efficient layouts, and sustainable living, elements that modern cities are still trying to perfect. As centuries passed, this land became a gateway for traders, scholars, and conquerors. Aryans, Persians, Greeks, Mauryans, Kushans, and Huns all left their marks. Alexander the Great crossed this region, and later Buddhist Gandhara civilization turned northern Pakistan into a center of learning and art. The statues, monasteries, and stupas found in Taxila and Swat show a refined design language that blends local traditions with Greek influence, creating a unique visual identity that attracts historians and travelers alike. The arrival of Islam in the 8th century brought another major transformation. Arab traders and missionaries introduced new beliefs, languages, and cultural values. Over time, Muslim dynasties, such as the Ghazni, Delhi Sultanate, and Mughals, shaped the region's political and cultural performance. Mosques, forts, gardens, and cities like Lahore flourished as centers of power and creativity. Mughal architecture, with its symmetry, detailed decoration, and balance between nature and structure, remains one of Pakistan's strongest visual and historical selling points for travelers. British colonial rule in the 19th century added another layer to Pakistan's story. Railways, administrative buildings, cantonments, and modern education systems were introduced. While colonialism brought exploitation, it also reshaped infrastructure and urban design. Cities like Karachi, Lahore, and Peshawar expanded with a mix of local and European architectural styles. This fusion is still visible today, giving many Pakistani cities a distinctive character where old bazaars exist beside colonial-era buildings and modern glass towers. The creation of Pakistan in 1947 was a defining moment, born from the desire of Muslims of the subcontinent to have a homeland where they could live according to their cultural and religious values. The early years were challenging, marked by migration, conflict, and the task of building institutions from scratch. Yet, Pakistan's resilience became one of its strongest performance traits. Despite limited resources, the country established a functioning state, developed its armed forces, and laid the foundations for economic and social growth. Geographically, Pakistan is one of the most diverse countries in the world, and this diversity is a major attraction for travelers. In the north, the mighty Himalayas, Karakoram, and Hindu Kush ranges meet, hosting some of the highest peaks on Earth, including K2. These mountains are not just visually stunning. They are a playground for climbers, trekkers, and adventure enthusiasts. The design of nature here feels almost unreal, with turquoise lakes, deep valleys, and glaciers shaping daily life for local communities. Moving south, the landscape transforms into fertile plains fed by the Indus River, the backbone of Pakistan's agriculture and economy. These plains support vast fields of wheat, rice, sugarcane, and cotton. The agricultural performance of this region has sustained millions for centuries and continues to be a vital part of the country's identity. Rural life here reflects traditional values, hospitality, and a close connection to the land. Further south and west, deserts like Thar and Baluchistan's rugged plateaus offer a completely different experience. The Thar Desert is alive with color, music, and festivals, showing how human creativity adapts to harsh environments. Baluchistan, Pakistan's largest province by area, is rich in minerals and coastline but remains one of the least explored regions, making it a unique selling point for travelers seeking raw, untouched landscapes. Pakistan's cultural diversity is as impressive as its geography. Punjabis, Sindhis, Pashtuns, Balak, Kashmiris, and many smaller ethnic groups each contribute their languages, clothing, music, and traditions. This cultural design creates a mosaic rather than a single uniform identity. Food is one of the most accessible ways to experience this diversity. From spicy Punjabi curries and Sindhi biryani to Pashtun barbecue and Balochi sajd, Pakistani cuisine is bold, flavorful, and deeply tied to regional history. Hospitality is often described as Pakistan's strongest human feature. Guests are treated with warmth and generosity that leaves a lasting impression. For travelers, this human connection often becomes the highlight of their journey. Despite political challenges and media stereotypes, many visitors are surprised by how safe and welcoming the country feels, especially in smaller towns and rural areas. Modern Pakistan is a country of contrasts. Alongside ancient ruins and traditional lifestyles, there is a growing urban youth culture, expanding tech industry, an active social media presence. Cities like Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad showcase modern architecture, shopping malls, cafes, and art galleries. Islamabad, the capital, stands out for its planned design, wide roads, green spaces, and orderly layout, reflecting a modern vision of urban living. Economically, Pakistan faces challenges, but it also has significant potential. Its strategic location makes it a natural trade corridor connecting China, Central Asia, the Middle East, and South Asia. Projects like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor aim to improve infrastructure, energy performance, and connectivity. Ports, highways, and industrial zones are being developed to support long-term growth. Tourism in Pakistan is still emerging, which in itself is a unique advantage. Many destinations remain uncrowded, affordable, and authentic. Historical sites like Mohenjo-daro, Taxila, and Makli Necropolis offer deep insight into human civilization. Natural attractions such as Hunza Valley, Skarju, Fairy Meadows, and Neelam Valley provide breathtaking views without the commercial overload seen in some other tourist hotspots. Religious tourism is another important aspect. Pakistan is home to significant Islamic sites, including Data Darbar and Badshahi Mosque, as well as important Sikh and Hindu heritage sites, like Kartarpur Sahib. This religious diversity highlights Pakistan's historical role as a meeting point of faiths and cultures. Media, literature, and arts continue to shape Pakistan's identity. Urdu poetry, regional folk music, television dramas, and contemporary films reflect social realities, struggles, and hopes. These creative expressions act as a window into the Pakistani mindset, making the country easier to understand beyond headlines and statistics. Traveling through Pakistan is not always polished or predictable, but that is part of its charm. Roads may be rough in remote areas, and services may vary, but the sense of discovery remains strong. Each journey feels personal, each interaction meaningful, and each destination layered with stories waiting to be heard. Pakistan is a land where the past and present coexist closely. Ancient stones stand beside modern buildings. Traditional values meet global influences, and natural beauty frames everyday life. It is a country that challenges assumptions and rewards curiosity, offering depth rather than surface-level attractions. Those who travel through Pakistan do not just see places. They experience a narrative that continues to unfold with every mile traveled.